you are a crypto investor, you have to watch this video. This new token launched less than a week ago and has absolutely taken over the crypto space.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live. Welcome to another Graham Space. We got Rodney Sorensen on, as well as Plug and Frag. Rodney, how you doing, brother?
I'm feeling fantastic. I got the sunglasses on because I got a bright future, and just happy to hang out with the Ton boys, man.
Absolutely. We got Frag on here as well. Plug, how you doing, brother?
Good, just chilling after the workout. Pump, Graham live, you know.
Nice. I like that. Frag, how you doing?
Doing great, man. Always a good day. Always a good day to talk about UTYA, Graham, Ton, everything involved.
And so much to talk about. I feel like every day. I mean, so last Wednesday, right? Last Wednesday, Pavel Durov was issued an arrest warrant from Russia, an international arrest warrant from Russia last Wednesday. And then last night, on Monday night, August 3rd, we saw that Telegram was taken down from the iOS store. I know Rodney's going to go into full detail here. I'll show it real quick because I saw this when I was out at dinner last night, and I'm like, I had the initial reaction that everybody has, like, oh shit, what's going on? You can see Telegram removed from the Apple App Store, the iOS store, and then about an hour later, it was added back to the App Store. So Telegram has been added back to the Apple App Store. Look, I haven't seen Telegram get this much free publicity in, I don't think ever, right? Telegram, Pavel Durov, so much free publicity when it comes to just marketing. I mean, like, Telegram is at the top of people's minds. Pavel Durov is as well. But Rodney, I know you did the full story. What's your take on what's happening here with Telegram and the App Store? What exactly happened?
Yeah, absolutely. It's been a wild week for Pavel and Telegram in general, but to me, everything seems like kind of bulletproof. So it makes you incredibly bullish. Now, last night, if this ban if it stuck, I mean, it would be catastrophic. Here's the thing. I mean, let me run some numbers for you guys. When it comes to people around the world that actually have Apple devices, like actual iPhones, it's about 1.5 to 1.56 billion people. And when it comes to Apple products across the board, that's 2.5 billion people. Now, Android users take up the most of people who use cell phones, but in richer countries, it's like 55 to 58% of people use iPhones. And look, I know a lot of people will get a burner phone like I would, and have other devices, but I like Apple. So it would have been catastrophic. Obviously, the whole issue with Russia, the arrest warrant, and, he lives in Dubai. He has dual citizenship, so he's okay. All kinds of crazy stuff going on with Pavel. But what I've noticed, Jake, it's kind of like a trend here with these governments, right? First of all, it's always some sort of thing like, oh, you have Ukrainian soldiers are using it for attacks on Russia, or with the French government, oh, there's people doing illegal things on your platform. And now with the United States, I mean, they jumped the gun. And Pavel actually made a post, I don't know if you want to go into it, where he talks about the entire situation, but they just removed it from the App Store with no notice. To me, that's absolutely crazy. When 1 billion people, get an app removed, that's absolutely insane. So this is what happened, Jake. He says, because Telegram quickly, removes illegal content from public groups using all types of moderation tools, okay, the attacker had to resort to a technical trick. Now, if you guys didn't know, there was a person in a group chat that planted illegal porn in the public chat, and it had to do with kitties, right? So some CSAM, right? I'm not going to say what that is. Was it child sexual abuse material, pretty much, especially with these AI services. A lot of people use it to do that, which is sick, right? But the attacker had to resort to a technical trick. So he inserted AI modified, illegal content by editing an old message in an active group chat. Now, it's just kind of confusing to me. As a result, the content was effectively hidden from the group's members, preventing them from seeing or reporting it. Now, the attacker was a takedown extortionist, someone who demands a ransom from group owners in exchange for not targeting their community. So maybe this person will go into a certain community, crypto community, whatever. There's all sorts of communities, put something in these groups and say, hey, give me some money, or I'm going to leave this illegal material in here. And then it's going to get, obviously taken down by Telegram, which is just terrible, right? These extortionists use automated accounts to plant illegal content in public groups and then report it directly to Apple, attempting to trigger the removal of legitimate communities whose owners refuse to pay them. But it didn't just remove the group, right? So from a practical standpoint, illegal pornographic content in Telegram's public group is not a systematic problem. Remember, just like with crypto, they always say, oh, people are using it to launder money and those sorts of things, but it's always a very small percentage, right? Our moderation is effective, right? The fact that attackers must resort to backdated, effectively invisible content and other technical tricks proves this. But this is the big part here. This is the big lesson. However, there are two important lessons here for app developers and online communities. Extortionists have found a way to manipulate Apple into overreacting. And it was a huge overreaction, right? Apple removed Telegram from the App Store before contacting us. This creates a potential systematic risk for every mobile app that hosts user-generated content. If an app used more than a billion people, can be removed from the App Store without prior warning, any app can be. So to me, that's absolutely crazy. He's absolutely right. I know that Apple's trying to protect their brand and their name, but I mean, come on, 1 billion people just like cooked. Obviously, you could still use it. You just couldn't download it or update it and those sorts of things. But hey, crisis averted, and we're back.
100%. We are back. Thank you for explaining that. And I think it was Plug or Frag. You guys showed me that. So Pavel Durov, he actually posted this on his Telegram first, then he takes to Twitter or X to update the community. But when he posted this in Telegram, I think you're the one that sent me this.
Yeah.
He actually shilled the UTYA logo. Not many people know this. So when he updated people in Telegram about what took place last night about the iOS shutting down Telegram, and at least for about an hour, it was taken off the iOS store. When he did update the community, look what he posted, ladies and gentlemen. This is his actual post in Telegram. Roddy just read it for us. And in the bottom, he has the UTYA the Duck logo. I didn't know this till now because I saw his message here on Twitter and not in the Telegram channel, which I need to go follow him on Telegram. But Pavel Durov is actually posting the UTYA the Duck when he's updating the community about what was taking place with Apple taking down Telegram. I'll show you one more time. Look how crazy this is. This is actually from Pavel Durov's Telegram account, and he's posting the UTYA the Duck. That right there makes me incredibly bullish. But Plug, what's your thoughts on that first off? And we'll go to Frag next, but just everything that's taking place. Actually, before we do that, I'm going to come back to you. But guys, I want everybody to know that we are doing a $1,000 UTYA giveaway today. So this is sponsored from the homies on the stream. We appreciate you guys. This is pinned to my Twitter account, guys. So massive $1,000 UTYA giveaway. How to enter, retweet this tweet, tag 3 friends, follow us on X, and we're going to be selecting that winner. We're going to do $200 to 5 people again of UTYA. So you have your chance to win. And you do also have to retweet this. We're going to make sure Rodney's on. He makes sure that everybody does all the requirements. So I'll even retweet this. So it's up here a little bit closer for you guys to see it. You can go retweet this, follow the instructions. You got about 50 minutes before we do so. And then also go retweet this space. And I think we actually might pick somebody, Rodney, from the pinned tweet. We have 30 retweets now. So we will be picking someone from the pinned tweet. But I do want to take it to Plug first, and we'll go to Frag. First, I'll ask you, what's your take on Telegram being shut down from the iOS App Store?
Man, I mean, from the beginning when I saw it, I already knew instantly that it would be fixed. I mean, we just saw the t.me link go down about 1 to 2 weeks ago, and it was replaced briefly with telegram.me, and that was resolved within like 12 to 24 hours. So as soon as I saw this FUD, instantly I was like, all right, bet like this is going to be a good time to get the dip on UTYA, get the longs in on Gramcoin actually. So that's pretty funny. And I had a lot of people messaging me saying like, fuck, everything's over. Like people calling me idiots, like everything's gone, like laughing at me. And I'm just, it's just like, I'm rushing to buy, and the weak hands are just getting out. And it almost seemed like strategic from my end, that maybe that they were getting in large whales like on long positions or just accumulating and buying the dip. So it doesn't really look like it on the chart and stuff, just buying Gramcoin or whatever the whales do. But yeah, I think it's mainly fucked up that the app got removed so swiftly when the same type of stuff is happening on Instagram and X and Snapchat, everywhere else. I mean, the CSAM shit is obviously really fucked up and it's a big problem, but I don't understand why Instagram hasn't been taken down. X hasn't been taken down. And Durov also talked about that on Twitter, or X, saying like he thinks that everyone else should be getting the same treatment. But I think it's more so with the FUD. I mean, it's the same thing we saw with Bitcoin when it was at like 1 to 4,000. Everyone was saying Bitcoin is used for sex trafficking, guns, drugs, and all that stuff. And now look where we are. So I mean, we're not even like 0.1% of the journey with Telegram and Gram, and every day we're just going to continue building. So from an overall standpoint, everything's fine. But if you're trading the charts or longs and stuff, it can fuck you up. But that's why it's always good to just hold spot or UTYA.
Yeah. I mean, I hold spot. We'll look here, and I'll go to Frag next. I want to get your take. And we didn't even look at the charts yet, but Graham is at $1.38. Let's see what happened in the past 24 hours. So down about $2. I'm guessing this is right when it happened, right? Down to about $1.32. Did it happen at 9 p.m. last night? It sure did. Down to $1.38. And yeah, I mean, look, I was offline. It was like 9 p.m. I was actually out to dinner, and I checked my phone, and that was the first thing I saw. It was like Telegram shut down. Your first reaction or gut reaction is fear, right? You're like, what the fuck? What happened? And then, yeah, at the end of the day, it's like, man, these platforms, like we talked about this last week. Telegram has what, 30 employees? They have 1 billion users. Like they can't monitor every single thing. I know that he mentioned in this article that they have like AI and they have bots that will take things down instantaneously, but there are workarounds around it. Frag, I want to take that to you. And we don't have to talk about Telegram in specific, but should the CEOs of these companies and the people that run these companies, should they be liable for what's being communicated on their platform? And it's not just for Telegram and Pavel Durov, but it's also for Instagram, it's for Facebook, it's for Twitter, it's for WhatsApp, it's for text messages. Like, should Apple be held reliable if there's something going on in text messages? Like, my answer is no, but I want to hear what you have to say, Brad.
Yeah, well, the whole thing is Durov's outside of the club, right? There's a whole big club in this world. Elon Musk, Mark Zuckerberg, all these people associated directly with the big governments, the big powers in the world. Durov's in the outside of that, right? And so he is held to different standards. And so that's pretty much what you saw here. You saw Telegram being held to a different standard. And of course, when you saw that initial dip in the notification that Telegram was removed from the App Store, I was completely fine, right? Nobody knew the reason why it was removed. And so you saw the bears initially selling everything, and UTYA dipped about 25%. I was able to clip in about 20K into that chart, instant 25% for me. Can't complain about that. But listen, apps are removed all the time from the App Store. Sometimes there's a bug in an app and Apple spots it, so they temporarily remove it. Sometimes Apple just has to review something. So this is very common. It's nothing out of the ordinary. Of course, Telegram was reinstated about an hour later, and so everything's fine. But listen, at the end of the day, like I said on the last stream, if the government's against you, if the big powers are against you, you're probably doing something right. And so clearly you can see here, Durov is being held to a different standard. And so it doesn't really surprise me, but we keep pushing.
100%. And yeah, I mean, what did UTYA wick down to? Looks like right around a little under a $30 million market cap. Is that accurate?
A little under 30 mil. That is accurate. Yep.
Wow. So from 50 mil earlier this week down to 30 mil, and smart money was buying that dip. Look, even right here on July 29th, this is when Russia came out and issued that arrest warrant to Pavel Durov, whipped down to about looks like a $32 million market cap. And then we had another little FUD event. Roddy, I want to take that to you. I mean, Telegram and Ton blockchain, Telegram, Pavel Durov, the whole ecosystem, 2 massive FUD events, right? 2 massive FUD events in the past 6 days alone. You have Russia issuing the arrest warrant to Pavel Durov. Obviously, nothing happened from that. He clapped back. He flipped off the camera. He doesn't really care. He's like, hey, Russia needs to know who runs the internet. They want to ban me. They need to understand who actually runs the internet. And then Apple and the iOS store taking down Telegram. What's your take on that? 2 massive, massive events that are that could be cataclysmic to a lot of tokens. And it looks like Ton and all the entire. It looks like Graham and the entire Ton ecosystem is holding up pretty nicely after these events.
Well, I love it. And it really just goes to show that, whatever is going on with Telegram, when they talk about actual end-to-end encryption, because remember, we had Signal that we found out was kind of like a CIA op. We had the whole WhatsApp situation where some lady, I guess, was recording some of the attacks from Iran and the, stuff going on there in the Middle East. And they were able to figure out what she was posting on WhatsApp. And the truth is, man, privacy is just going away. I mean, they're taking it away so quick it's kind of slow. It's insidious, right? Like they're taking it away slowly, but surely. And as soon as it feels like there's going to be a place and a time where we can't communicate with to each other like in private at all. The truth is, like, not everybody's doing illegal things on these platforms. Sometimes people do some fucked up shit. But I think the fact that they survived these 2 incidents and they're like kind of like cocky about it, I love that, bro. It shows how bulletproof they are. And real quick, shouts out to Telegram and just and Graham in general by sticking to how we feel like DeFi truly is. I feel like a lot of other crypto major companies and those sorts of things are all suit and tie and buttoned up. And I just don't think that's the way it is. Like literally the X page for Telegram is the best X page for a company ever.
Yeah.
Like they're just, whoever runs that account, give this man double his wage, okay? Because this guy is like so good with the memes and just like the culture and those sorts of things. And I love the way they responded to all of this. And I'm honest, I'm going to be honest with you, Jake. When I saw them post about the Epstein files thing, they're like, hey, we got GTA 6 before we got the entire Epstein files. I was like, oh no, did they shut them down because of that? You know? And obviously that wasn't the case, but I love it, bro. I love it from them. And it just goes to show that they're actually protecting user privacy. You know, that's what's 100%. Going on. So
they do have, whoever runs Telegram and whoever runs Ton, they fucking rip, right? So look, this was a tweet Rodney was talking about. Crazy that we're going to get GTA 6 before the full Epstein files. 10 seconds later, a Telegram banned from the App Store. And I love this though. Reports of my demise are greatly exaggerated. That was like while all the shit was going down. Are you not entertained when they came back online? And then they have this here. Silence mortals. The founder has spoken. Plug. I want to take it to you. You're the one that actually sent me this, but how big is this, right? So we mentioned the fact that Pavel Durov gave the announcement for like what happened last night, the fact that Telegram was taken down from the iOS store. And you're the one that actually sent me this. He is shilling UTYA in his message on Telegram. I mean, what do you take this as? Is this a subliminal message? Is this chance, or is this something that the founder in Telegram is deciding to shill because it is a top meme coin on Telegram? Here's the picture here for those that are watching at home as well.
Yeah, I mean, thanks, Jake. I think what's crazy is he could have picked literally anything to post about, obviously the takedown of the app temporarily, and he chose to put UTYA. So I think it's just a solidifying idea for everyone. This is going to be what's going to be pushed, whether it's by Pavel himself or Telegram or Ton blockchain, or just all the higher ups. Like this is 100% going to be the #1 runner on Gram. And I think he's basically just saying like it's smart to start positioning yourself if you haven't already, or if you're already positioned, then you can DCA up.
Exactly. And honestly, it's like, you're right. He could post anything. This is not the first time either, right? He did it when he posted that they're going to have AI agents. I think you showed me it when you go to telegram.org, they have UTYA on there. There was one more thing, right? Oh, the actual Telegram
website,
right? At Telegram has UTYA in their bio. It's literally a no-brainer. Like they're literally pushing this in front of you and saying, hey, this is going to be the Pepe of the Ton blockchain. It's going to be UTYA. Even when iOS takes them down, they're using the UTYA logo. Frag, what are your thoughts on this, though? I mean, are we looking too far into this, or are they actually shilling UTYA to everybody that's paying attention?
Yeah, I really don't believe that we're looking too far into it. You know, when you're early, they say you're crazy. But when we finally make it, they're going to say, oh, wow, you guys are so smart. You know, how could you possibly see something like that? And this is what I love from Telegram. They don't do it directly. Durov's not just going to come out randomly after the Robinhood CEO said, buy Cash Cat. Memes are so good on Robinhood. No, he does it soft. He does it slow. They make the changes to the blockchain. It's going to be a slow implementation. But guess what? When we get to that point, stuff is really going to take off. If Brett could go to multiple billions on a chain that wasn't even supported by their own chain, their own creators, right? Imagine what Telegram's going to do, right? Seeing Durov post UTYA, Telegram's official having UTYA, the #1 sticker pack on Telegram. UTYA is everywhere in this app and on the web. And so this is just a soft little sign by Durov. He knows what's coming, and it'll only be a matter of time until everybody sees it.
I like because he's a fearless leader, man. Like he does not step away from adversity. Even look, if I woke up and I was from Russia, I'm living in Dubai. I already spent 3 or 4 weeks in prison in France. Probably wasn't good. And I wake up and I see, and this was last Wednesday, that Russia is issuing an arrest warrant for me. Like I would be a little bit scared. I'm not going to lie. He came out and they trolled right away. Like Telegram's first picture was him flicking off the camera. And then he pretty much was like, hey, Russia is confused with who a terrorist really is. I actually want to show you guys because a lot of people probably haven't seen this yet. I want to show you exactly what he was saying because he's like, look, Russia's confused about who a terrorist really is. Not him looking like a stud smiling, but it showed like Russian embassy or Russian leadership meeting with actual terrorists. Here it is. Don't get confused. Terrorists, just stud smiling, trying to fight for free speech. And then you have respected partners. And I think it's someone from Russia meeting with, I don't know who they are, alleged terrorists. And here was or I think Telegram actually posted that first image. Now, we have 1,100 people in here, guys. If you are here, we are doing $1,000 giveaway. And we're actually going to pick the winners live. I believe we're going to pick the winners live. $200 each. So if you have not yet, come to my Twitter account to follow the instructions right here. Come to my Twitter account. What up, Ken? How you doing? Come here, guys. Retweet this tweet. Follow all the instructions. Where'd that tweet go? Did I already lose it?
It's down there, baby.
Oh, I think it's because I tried to retweet it, but it didn't retweet. I'll retweet it now. Everybody should if you want to enter. Okay, it should be at the top of my Twitter account now. Go retweet this tweet, guys, and then also the stream, the pinned tweet. You do have to retweet that as well. We have 115 people, which means 1,000 people retweet the first one. Only 119 people are now entered to this. So we will be doing that giveaway in just a second. Thank you to Plug, Frag, Rodney, and everybody for sponsoring this. Guys, I want to ask you, though, too. When it comes to UTYA, obviously the top meme. Look, we've never really seen a meme coin bull run take place on the Tom blockchain yet. Obviously, we had some pretty high runners last cycle, right? Hundreds of millions of dollars. That should be celebrated. But with everything that's coming to Telegram this cycle, Plug, I want to ask you, because you've talked about this quite a bit. Tell us a little bit about the non-custodial wallets that are coming to Telegram, because I think this is probably the biggest catalyst for the Tom blockchain this cycle, is that 1 billion people can open up their phone, which has never been done before in crypto, download the Telegram app, which 1 billion people already have it, and they automatically have a non-custodial Gram wallet. Like, why is this so big?
Yeah, so I mean, you got to compare the numbers to Phantom Wallet and Exodus first. So Exodus has about 1 to 2 million users that use Exodus, and then Phantom is about 15 to 25 million range.
Yep.
And once this non-custodial wallet is rolled out to 1 billion users on Telegram, if we got 1% of 1 billion users just using the wallet from the get, it's already higher than Phantom Wallet, which everyone's already using. And I'm anticipating that this non-custodial wallet will be a wallet that you can create, write down the seed phrase, save it, store it, and you'll be able to send in Bitcoin, Solana, Ethereum, or whatever you want to instantly swap to Gram or meme coins on Gram directly within the app. Insane. And this is fucking crazy. This is like actually crazy, because it's just 1% of 1 billion. Imagine 10%. We're already a 10x of Phantom Wallet users.
What is 1% of 1 billion? Is it 10 million?
Yeah. Yep.
10 million. Okay. So 10% is 100 million. Yep, that makes sense. I mean, 10% is doable, right? 10% is doable, especially it depends on like how they go with the message. Frag, what do you think? You think they're going to like push an update and say, hey, all 1 billion Telegram users, you now have access to a crypto wallet? Or is it kind of be like a slow beta release like we saw when they kind of launched the actual Telegram wallet, not the non-custodial wallet, but the Telegram wallet?
Yeah, I think it'll be fully rolled out initially. And I think what's really special about this is so many users on Telegram are already involved with crypto, right? They're already on the blockchain. The NFTs on Telegram are an integral part at this point of Telegram. People are trading gifts all the time. There are thousands of different gifts people are buying and selling. They're trading. They're always talking about this stuff. And so they're used to making cryptocurrency related transactions. And so if you were to implement a wallet, let's say into Instagram or WhatsApp, what effect would that have? Having it inside of Telegram with the 1 billion users, who a lot of them are already involved with crypto, it's going to be crazy, because having that right there in the app, non-custodial, so you don't have to worry about anything, it's going to be awesome. I think it's going to be something that's really going to push Telegram forward, and it's going to help a lot of people on board to Telegram, because in the crypto space, so many people already use the app, but they don't know about the meme coins. Having the wallet directly in the app, they don't have to search online for any app. They don't really have to look at any tutorials. It'll be pretty easy. It'll be quick and easy to buy UTYA or any other meme coins. This is going to be great.
Yeah, it's going to be massive. And I don't know if I expect it to be like huge right away, but as UTYA and top meme coins start to gain like more notoriety, that's when the retail investors come in, right? As soon as they see it, it takes someone 7 times to buy something. As soon as they see it and it's rolled out, I doubt everyone's just going to go and like, oh my God, I should buy UTYA. Like, I've heard about it. I can't wait to buy it. If people want to buy it, they're going to buy it now, right? People in the crypto space, but it will take some time, right? Just like most retail investors bought Pepe at like a 7, 8, 9, 10, $11 billion market cap. Most people were in the trenches buying it at 80 million, right? So anyone that's buying UTYA right now, sub 40 million, should be very, very happy. And I think that, yes, they're going to roll out the wallets, and yes, people are going to use it right away, of course. But I think like the masses will come probably in the peak of the bull run. That's kind of how I see it. What do you think, Rodney?
Yeah, absolutely. I made a post the other day, and I talked about how I think that UTYA is a layup. Like, you don't know with meme coins, you just don't know, but you got a good feeling. And somebody reposted it and said, "This is why I hate meme coins or people, because they're always saying, things are for sure and those sorts of things." I don't know what it is. Just like how we felt with Pepe. You and I were making videos, streaming about Pepe, right? Pretty much around the $80 million market cap range. Yeah, and a lot of people are calling us crazy. And like I think maybe Plug mentioned earlier, but or maybe Frag, but you're crazy in the beginning until it
Yes.
does well, right? And to me, I just feel like it's a layup. I know it's crazy, but just think about it. It's easier to understand if you're actually in like the Ton kind of ecosystem or Gram ecosystem and you know what's going on. And the fact that an app that everybody in crypto uses, like a standard in the crypto space, is what? An X account and a Telegram account. Not even a website is optional. But it's always those two things, and it just kind of goes hand in hand with meme coins. And to me, the fact that it's the mascot, you have Pavel that's actually all in on crypto this time because he wasn't last time. You have a platform that understands the culture that's like kind of like what the core of what Bitcoin is and crypto is, which is like freedom from governments, freedom of privacy, and those sorts of things. I just think it works so well. And call meme coins crazy, but we always pull up this fact anytime. I mean, Solana wanted, I forgot, it was like the one of the marketing managers for Solana, like pretty much came out and like, meme coins or whatever. It's like they were responsible for 40 to 70% of the volume on your chain at any given moment. Meme coins, right? And Pavel and Telegram and just Gram in general, they're not stupid enough not to realize that community tokens, meme coins, altcoins, whatever you want to call them, they're huge for an ecosystem. And I think they're going to be the biggest cheerleaders of UTYA. And they can kind of shill it without really shilling it, right? So
They have, yeah.
Insanely
insane.
bullish.
They have. They literally like I didn't see that until right now, until Plug sent me that Pavel Durov was actually shilling this to like on Telegram, the UTYA duck. So they love it already. I guess my thing is like, we know Robinhood embraces memes. I guess, Frag, tell me about like Pavel. You've been studying this blockchain. You've been studying the leader, what they've been doing. Obviously, you've mentioned usernames. You've mentioned NFTs. You mentioned like the gifts. There's a lot of things that they're building. Do you think that this is a blockchain and, a leadership team that actually like fully embraces meme coins?
I think initially when Telegram was built, probably not. I don't think Durov ever anticipated this. I looked to when he appeared on Lex Friedman podcast and he was talking about releasing the NFTs for the first time. They were selling, Plush Pepe was selling for $20, and then you saw sales as big as $300,000. A guy in this call, Plug, sold his Plush Pepe for that amount. Durov was shocked by that. He didn't expect those things to take off that greatly, but I think Rodney just made a great point. Durov knows that embracing the meme coins is what's really going to drive Telegram forward. It was only recently that Telegram actually turned profitable as a company, and most of that is through their Telegram premium subscription, right? And so when you look at the user base of Telegram, where are most of those billion people from? They're mostly from Eastern Europe, some in the Middle East. There are only a select few people who actually know about it and use it here in the West. How to onboard the West? It's through the meme coins. If they embrace the meme coins, they're going to drive so much liquidity and volume to the Telegram blockchain, and things are really going to take off. So I think there's no doubt that maybe in the past, yes, Durov, he didn't really like the meme coins, but going forward in the future, my prediction is he will fully back them and really send Ton blockchain to a special level.
I like that a lot. I mean, he already is. Like I said, like we just showed you this. We'll show you guys again. But this was his message to the Apple iOS store taking down Telegram. This is pretty much like the end, right? He gave this long message, and then he posts the yellow duck. So he is embracing it already. The fact that he does that is insane, right? That makes me incredibly bullish. Now, for those that are here, guys, we are going to be doing a massive 1,000 UTYA giveaway live on stream. You have to retweet this tweet. So 160 people have entered. We are making that a requirement. And then also, this is pinned right here. Follow all the instructions here. So 1.1 thousand people retweeted this first one, 1.3 thousand likes. It's only going to come down to 160 people as of now. So retweet the latest tweet. Now, Plug, I know that you guys, and let me pull up the title here. I think it was last week. It might have been like the day after we did our stream. I think it was the night of. You guys added 600, Plug and Frag added $600,000 plus to the liquidity pool for UTYA. What made you want to do that? And I guess what was the reasoning behind that?
Yeah, I mean, I was thinking about it since maybe 2 to 4 million. But it wasn't really until seeing the run to 60 and then the retracement back to 16 and then the strength back to 40 to 50 range where I was like, fuck, like it's time to actually make this real. Because comparing UTYA specifically to other successful meme coins that I've seen, a lot of the liquidity pools that I've seen are roughly 5 to 10%, and we were sitting at I think 2 to 3%. And a lot of people that I was talking to were just saying like, oh, this is like a rug, and I mean, all the classic FUD stuff. So I was like, okay, well, Frag and I are just gonna fucking do this then. Like, we're just gonna add liquidity to the pool. We're also getting some rewards from the fees on the pool, and I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with it. But
Nice.
most likely, I'm probably just gonna ape it fully into the chart and then do some airdrop stuff similar to Ansem. Once we start seeing some crazy volume or some buybacks, buying dips, supporting the floor. Also considered Bernie, but not really sure. Probably will wait for further steps on the bigger dudes, specifically for that. But yeah, I mean, it was definitely a step needed overall. And we also just posted a video today, even just on how to swap any crypto you want into Gram meme coins or UTYA. And after I posted that video, we did it with it was Frag, me, and Obey. We basically, I got around 200 to 300 messages on Telegram saying, "Oh, thank you so much. I didn't even know you could swap Solana into Gram." Like, people didn't understand. So I feel like there's a huge disconnect in the simple understanding that you don't have to buy Gram using an exchange. If you have Bitcoin sitting in a wallet, you can swap it to Gram and then swap that to the Gram meme coins. And it's also interesting to note too, with the non-custodial wallet, people being able to access that wallet and being able to swap instantly. As of now, you can't search up UTYA or Redo or anything inside of Keeper to buy the meme coin. Okay, so having the ability to have a wallet with a billion people being able to use it, they'll be able to search up meme coins directly in the wallet, I'm hoping, and then just buy it like that. And it's like a lot easier. It'll just be like Phantom, you know? You could search up stuff in Phantom and just buy. So
100%.
there's so many catalysts.
Yeah, I agree. So walk me through this right here. So, I mean, if people are looking at this, this is on the dust, right? This box, like, so look, people
Yes.
type into UTYA. I mean, look, we have different market caps, different liquidities. Which one do they buy into? Does it matter? Or is it the same?
So yeah.
Yeah, so there's like so that's kind of one of the actually bullish signs. So when you buy something on StunFi or DDoS, which are the two main sort of aggregators, if you will, for the ton meme coins, they actually route through each other. Currently, there's a little bit of an issue on StunFi's end, which they are working on to be able to route through DDoS as well. And so you can see the StunFi volume on the 24-hour is about double of ours.
This one right
but
here, yeah.
That one right there, correct. So if you go on DDoS and you try and buy UTYA, they will, if they have a better price on StunFi, they'll route you through StunFi. So it should be the same on StunFi's end. So they're working through some issues there. But yeah, there's different pools. You can see there's about $1 million of liquidity in that StunFi one. We have about 660K now, but it's just great for bigger buyers, right? Like Plug and I talk to people all the time who are waiting to clip in 50K, 100K. They weren't able to do that before we added liquidity, or else they would have got absolutely screwed on their price. Like it would have been a terrible trade for them. And so us adding liquidity can really help with that and give people a lot more confidence in buying UTYA.
I like that. Yeah, it was cool that you guys did that. And so now the liquidity is a little bit thicker, a little bit fatter. Currently sitting at a 39, looks like a $39 million market cap, around a $40 million market cap, with 1.6 million is what we're looking at today in liquidity, which is about what? Let's see, close to two. What is that? What is that roughly? Close
Like
to 2%.
4.5.
Yeah,
Yeah,
very, very close. So.
And the cool thing too, man, if you guys really, if you ever believe in a project, you can be a liquidity provider. I'm sure it's the same kind of process you do like on for Uniswap and those sorts of things. I think that's like an awesome way for people to make fees. I mean, the people that got into Pepe early and provided a little bit of liquidity, like they were caking. And right now, I mean, if I go back in time and provide liquidity for Pepe at a 30 mil market cap, I mean, sheesh, sheesh. I mean, you're gonna make a lot of fees.
And that's probably why these guys did it. So. I guess too, we talked about usernames last week. We talked about gifts. We talked about Igor, and he's the guy that actually designed the UTYA. So is he not into crypto at all? Is he not he doesn't own any UTYA, doesn't own any Gram. He just is like strictly an artist that designs these different like stickers and logos?
Yeah, I believe he's an artist through and through. There have been people reaching out to him. I believe even a meme coin was created.
I think we lost you.
Oh. Stuck on the blockchain.
Did we lose you?
Must be on ETH.
Frag? Plug?
I just asked him.
Okay, that's Plug. Yeah, I think that happened last time too, but he's just an artist, I guess. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, if you created UTYA, I think that we could rally together and send him some UTYA, like as a community, unless he just does not like crypto at all.
I think he said he wanted to stay away from. I actually made I made a fun fact about him like months ago, because I was making the little UTYA anime videos, but I made
Yep.
like a little post about him, like a fun fact, and I tagged him. I follow him. He doesn't really post much, but yeah, man, yeah, just a gift patch, a gift sticker patch, pretty much. I think Snoop Dogg actually sold. Snoop Dogg had something to do with it too.
Yep. Snoop, Khabib, John Jones, the UFC, they all had these like what were they? NFTs that they released? I think they were NFTs.
So.
Yeah, those are the gifts. The Snoop
Yep.
Dogg had like 3 or 4 collections. One of them had like 500,000. And those are doing pretty well. The UFC ones did well, and it's funny. A lot of people were saying that they were scams and rugs too on Twitter because they dropped in floor price for about 40 to 60%. But I feel like people don't really understand the CS:GO market. And if you look at the CS:GO market, okay, people are buying these $20 to $30 cases, and they're receiving 99 to 99.5% of the time, like 10 to 40 cents back, in the hopes of getting an item that ranges from $200 to $1,500. So if you think comparatively to the CS:GO market, yeah, what's good?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, comparing it to the CS:GO market, I mean, you're buying these gifts and only losing 30 to 50% with the chance of getting a crazy like black on black gift or a 0.1% rarity on black that can sell for $1,000 to $15,000. So I feel like the RTP, it's a lot crazier and it's a lot better with the Telegram gifts.
Yeah, I think that people just hate and talk shit, Like if something goes down a little bit, it's like, oh, it's over, it's a rug. People just talk shit all the time, It's like these things will make a comeback. Let's see, we got Fraggy back.
I'm back.
Cool. We can hear you now. Welcome back. We have a good question here from Web3 guy. I'll let you take it too, guys. And if you're in the chat, ask us some questions. Also, let us know, drop some comments, let us know what you're going to do with this $200 UTYA if you do win. We're going to be picking the winners in about 10 or 15 minutes. We'll pick some guys from the comments. We'll pick some guys from the X. And yeah, we might even just pick some top comments. But Web33 guy says, what's the biggest catalyst that could send Graham into a true super cycle?
This is a really good question. I mean, in my head, immediately there's like 50 things. But one thing I would have mentioned that I haven't really seen anyone talk about is there is a potential for having a cold wallet pushed by Telegram. We saw last week Telegram asking Telegram merch ? So I'm thinking like a wide scale Telegram official launch where there's merch, there's plushies, maybe plush Pepe's, the redo plushies, as well as a cold wallet. Because for 3 years, we've been waiting to solve the issue of storing your usernames, anonymous numbers, Telegram gifts, and now the meme coins and Graham Spot inside of a cold wallet. So I think that could be something crazy that would just send it absolutely I don't even know. It'd be crazy.
Are there any hardware wallets on, I guess specifically in the ecosystem or no?
Not anything that I've found that's consistent or true. So we already know how innovative Pavel is. So I feel like this will definitely come because it's been 3 to 4 years that there hasn't been any talks about it. I mean, you can store usernames on I think Ledger, but it's like not really supported, and it's just very, very weird. So that's just something that the ecosystem is missing. So most likely it will come.
Interesting. They should build that out. I know like on certain hardware wallets like SafePal, they have like the Tom blockchain integrated, so you can store your meme coins there if you want to, and you can swap directly through there. I think they use StoneFi to make, or actually I think they use like Change now to make the swaps. But let's go over this one more time, guys. For those that don't know, we are doing a giveaway, a $1,000 in UTYA giveaway. So you do have to retweet this. 1.1 thousand people have retweeted this. We're going to give away $200 to 5 people live on stream. And also go retweet the pinned space that's here, 191 people. You do have to retweet this. Shout out to J Rum in the house. PT's here. Ellie's watching live. Lofi Maxi, Boy T Space, UTYA Ton. It's a different UTYA. That's not the UTYA that we're talking about. But yeah, go retweet that, guys. We're going to be picking the winner in just a bit. But Rodney.
Yeah.
Graham is here.
Yeah.
Graham is here. We're at $1.35. I remember when we were streaming in 2024 and Tom was ripping to all-time highs. Let me pull up the chart while we talk about it. And then pretty much, and guys, you were more glued into the space, Frag and Plug, but pretty much as it hit all-time highs, or like right after it hit all-time highs, Pavel Durov was arrested. Like ran up to $8.50 back in 2024, which is insane. And then right here, I'm pretty sure it was a couple of, 824, he was arrested. All-time highs were pretty much in July. So about a month after it hit all-time highs, he was arrested. And like I guess the viewpoint of Telegram, like once your founder goes to prison and is held in prison in France, like it's tough to be bullish. I mean, even though he was going to get let off, even though he's fighting for free speech, like when your founder goes to prison, it's tough to be bullish when you hold tokens. But it seems like Pavel Durov is battling everything. And look, I don't think he's going to go to prison. I think he's very smart with how he travels, where he travels. I was talking to a friend earlier today, and he's like, yeah, I'm thinking about getting some of this, gram and other things, but I got to see what happens with Pavel. And I'm like, dude, Pavel's going to be fine. Like he lives in UAE. He's not getting extradited. He's not going to go to a Russian prison. Like he probably won't travel to France again or travel to a place that might keep him, hostage for a month. But Rodney, what are your thoughts? Do you think that Pavel is safe and going to be free from going to prison? Or do you think that there might be some, issues down the road?
Yeah, and after this, I do have I have some fun facts, and then the artist, I have his account pulled up. He actually does have some a Ton wallet up there, so I mean, it'd be pretty cool to make his wallet public. He has it in his bio, and and those sorts of things, and maybe send him some tokens and whatnot. A cool little marketing thing, but he has dual. So unlike the United States, Russia doesn't have an extradition treaty with the United States, but they do have one with the Emirates and Dubai. But the fact that he's a dual citizen, they're not going to hand over one of their citizens. And the other thing is, the fact that that place is kind of like a safe haven for really rich people. That's kind of like their whole thing. Remember, that part of the world is like just oil. I mean, they have to import water. They're not import water, but they have the desalination plants, they have to import all their food and those sorts of things. Like they want that to be a safe spot for really wealthy people. All the crypto bros are there, right? That's where the fucking Telegram headquarters is at. But yeah, I mean, he has to be careful in where he travels because these other countries could have an extradition treaty, and he's not a dual citizen of those places. So he does have to be careful where he travels. Like the Tate brothers, kind of, where they thought just because they gave Trump, I think, $200,000 to his campaign, even though to his inauguration fund. I know a lot of people thought they would. A lot of people got favors, but they didn't, because we have an extradition treaty with the UK. So they got clapped by the U.S. Marshals here. So he does have to be a little bit careful. Now, the whole Ukraine thing, and I'm not sure if this will go away. It might go away, but I'm not sure how much the Russian government hates him or dislikes him. Remember, this isn't his first run-in with the Russian government. He's born in St. Petersburg, and he actually started their equivalent to Facebook, and he had some beef with them over, user privacy and data and those sorts of things. Like he, went at the government before. So they probably, are just upset they can't control this man. And the fact that he's flipping them off and talking shit and mocking the government, he definitely needs to be careful on where he goes. So I will say that he's probably safe in the UAE, but like, keep in mind, if he's traveling anywhere that's friendly with Russia, he does have to be a little bit careful.
100%. What do you guys think? We'll go to Plug real quick. Plug, any issues down the road? I mean, he does need to be safe where he goes, right? Obviously, can't go to Russia. Probably shouldn't go to France again. But do you think that he needs to be safe, or is he pretty much just bunkered down in the UAE and he's pretty chill where he's at?
Yeah, I think he just has to kind of chill and relax and continue to grow his business and brand and fight for freedom of speech. I think that's what he's been doing, and now he's just like playing it even more careful as all these like weird FUD events have been happening, like the Telegram app being removed, like the T.me. Like it almost feels like the ops are just attacking him, like it's kind of crazy. But I think he's right now, his main focus is probably, I mean, especially with the wallet announcement, I think he's trying to maybe acquire 5 to 10%, like capture 5 to 10% of the 1 billion users to use the wallet. And then it's just instantly the largest blockchain in the world.
Wow. So crazy, because it's like directly within your app, right? Like Robinhood rolled out a layer 2 blockchain. They kind of built a new app. Like they have an existing user base, but they built a new app, right? They built like a DeFi wallet. Telegram's just going to roll it out like directly through their app. That's how their app's set up. I guess Robinhood could have done it too, right? They could have done it through like they have their brokerages and you can buy stocks and you can buy other cryptos, but they could have done it, the DeFi wallet directly through there. They rolled out a different app, but Telegram, I think that's so bullish. Like you keep it all in one house. You can do so much shit on there. Like, bro, think about that. You can call, you can FaceTime, you can have different Telegram channels, you can send gifts, you can have usernames, you can buy crypto all in one app. It really is like X is trying to be the one and everything app. Like Telegram really is the one app for every single need that you have. It's actually really impressive.
Yeah, I think soon the Discord servers too will come to Telegram and they'll capture market share from them. So instead of
Really?
Discord.gg, Yeah, there was an update that Pavel posted. It was called Telenodes, and instead of discord.gg, it was t.me/n/. So like if you have the username plug, you could do t.me/n/plug, and then when you go to it, you can have like voice servers, announcement channel, like pics and vids, and all the gamers will go there. And I think it really is the just all-in-one app, the everything app, because all these people that are trading the memes on Robinhood or Ethereum or Solana, where the fuck are they talking? They're on Telegram talking to their homies. Like, why would you leave the app when you're just already there? So they're just gonna capture more daily use on side or inside of the app, and it's just gonna continue to grow. And then from there, I think they're gonna try to push from 1 billion to 2 billion.
I like it. I mean, it's insane. I mean, how many billions can you get on an app though? And how do they keep their servers up and running? That's so impressive. 1 billion people. Like, I don't think Telegram's ever went down for me. I don't think once it's ever went down.
No. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah.
And they have like a 30-person company, bro. It's insane what they're doing.
Hey, they're working over there, bro. And I don't know if you want to see the art guy, his page.
I don't see your screen.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, let me see that, and we'll pull it up. We might have a glitch. Yep, we had a fat glitch. Look at that.
Oh, did we? Okay.
We'll try again. Hold on. Yeah, it's let me try.
I can send you the link. Let me send you a link.
No, you're good. Just keep it up real quick. We have technical difficulties, but the guy that runs our podcast is in fight week, so we can't talk about it. There you go.
Okay.
All right.
So first of all, did you know that UTYA was art created by his name ZH Gun as a part of Telegram gift sticker package 2019? UTYA is a play on word for the Russian word duck, which is utka. And if you go to his actual account right here, you can see he actually has a Solana wallet right here and his username. So he's a crypto guy. He doesn't want to promote crypto. Then he has this ton wallet, and then you can see he hasn't really posted. This is like his art. So you can see Vladimir Putin right here and whatnot. So you can actually tell like UTYA was inspired, right? He hasn't. I mean, he posted from 2024, made a little Trump meme. April 9th, 2025. And if you go to his wallet, you can see that a lot of people have sent him like tokens and whatnot. So I wonder if he's cashing these out or, and those sort of things. So I'm sure, obviously it shows up as $0 here, except for a few of these because they're not verified. But you see some numbers right here, but that's pretty cool. So he is accepting donations.
Well, we might have to do something special for him because I know that Plug and Frag have talked to him or talked to people close to him. And he said he's down to come on the show, but he doesn't really want to talk about crypto, which is no problem. I actually just want to I think it'd be cool to interview the guy that created the duck icon, Yeah. But yeah, obviously the fact that he has crypto like addresses in his bio, he's a crypto guy, If you have like a crypto address in your bio, then you are a crypto guy. But we are going to be doing the giveaway here in just a second, guys. As you know, go to my Twitter account and retweet this space, 200 retweets. Thank you to everybody that has retweeted, and also retweet this first one. We will be selecting. We might do a couple winners here live, and then we might do a couple winners afterwards, just so we can go through and see everybody that make sure everybody has followed all the instructions. Rodney's the best at that. He goes through and makes sure that everybody has followed it to a T. So if you did not follow it to a T, guys, and I pick your name and you don't win, it's because you didn't follow the instructions. Frag, Plug, anything else you guys want to talk about before we pick some of the winners here? Any other news? I mean, we went over Telegram and the iOS story. We went over Russia. We went over the Ton wallets. Is there anything else that we are missing here when it comes to the gram? And I guess reasons why you guys are a little bit bullish?
Yeah, I mean, for the short term, I think we can be really excited here in 10 days actually now, which is Telegram's birthday. And so I think it's pretty reasonable to expect that they might release something, whether it's one of the next steps for making Ton great again or any other updates. Maybe that's when the wallet actually comes to the app. So I think it's been a big sort of few months here for Telegram with all of their steps taking place in the blockchain, improving it. I think it's pretty reasonable to say that something might happen shortly when their birthday arrives.
10 days from now is the 14th. How old is our precious Telegram turning?
Oh, I want to say it's at least 10 years, right, Plug?
Yeah, it's
maybe
it's
14,
12 or 13.
That is insane. Well, that'd be cool if they roll out some big shit on the 14th. 14th August, Telegram birthday. Expect fireworks. Shout out to Lofi Maxi. All right, let's do it today, guys. Let's pick some winners. I'm going to pick one winner from the comments here, right? So spam the comments, guys. I'm going to pick one winner from the comments here in just a second, and I will pick one winner from these retweets. Honestly, go drop a comment in these retweets on the first pinned tweet. And I'll pick somebody. And That way you can see that it is fair. So go to the first pin tweet, guys. I'm going to scroll through and I will be picking a winner directly here. Go spam it and then also pick somebody directly in our comments here on my screen. So I'm just going to pull. This is not the winner. I'm just going to pull up someone like this. Web3 guy says, "Did we rug?" That would be a terrible way to win it. Plug.ton is dropping his. Is that actually you dropping your address? I like that.
Yeah.
Spam the comments, guys. We're picking the winner.
I
here.
need it.
I don't know. Can you win your own giveaway? Why not? Fuck it. I might just raid the comments. All right. Everybody's rating it, guys. I'm picking the first winner here. I think I need the music. Where's the speaker, Ronnie?
Pump it up.
Ronnie.
You want
I actually do. Let me get the speaker, honestly. You guys talk shit for a second. I got to get the speaker. We got to do a giveaway with the speaker.
Yeah, I mean, back in the lore is back in the day, the old Jake G days. All he did is play. You had a little blue speaker. We've upgraded to a better speaker now, but you pay like pump it up and give out tokens and whatnot.
Got
Dude,
the bows now.
yeah, hey, you know what? Like what, $200 worth of tokens, man? I mean, if this, we know, I think it's going to be $1 billion meme coin. A lot of people are just hating, you know, but it's always like that in the meme coin space. Like I think one funny thing that I think maybe Plug mentioned is that when Telegram went down, everyone was like, "You motherfucker! I told you, you scammers!" You know, like crazy shit.
Yeah, no, I'm literally laughing to myself while opening positions and buying the dip on UTYA. Like I'm literally just laughing, and it turned out well as Frag. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people on the sidelines that I'm talking to that just don't know how to get Gram, and that's why we posted the video today on how to swap your soul to Gram.
I'll show that in a second. Let me know, guys. Does the audio sound good when I put this close by?
Yeah.
It's good.
All right. When the beat drops, guys, we're going to be selecting our first winner. You can start rating the comments here on X. I'm just going to pick somebody on the next beat drop for $200 in UTYA. On the next beat drop.
Smashed it up.
Bro, we upgraded a lot. Look how fucking big this speaker is compared to the one that we were using back in the day.
I know, dude. God damn.
Oh yeah, the JBL. Yeah.
Yes.
We're upgrading a lot. All right, guys, rate the tweets. We're picking up a winner. When this beat drops, $200 in UTYA. Drop.
It's crazy that the 200 is gonna be like 5,000 to 10,000 later. You know, like that's the type of shit I'd be thinking about. I'm like, fuck. It's like,
I mean,
giving
All
away
right,
a
I'm
lot.
scrolling.
Here we go.
And your winner for $200 in UTYA is Prisma.
Hey,
Yo,
Prisma.
Prisma, $200 in UTYA is coming your way. Plug or Frag, are you guys in the actual X chat? Just go follow Prisma.
I am. Prisma? No, we actually know Prisma. She is UTYA. She loves UTYA. All in on UTYA. She does a lot for the community. So I'll say this:
Let's
well
fucking
deserved.
go.
Yeah, that is
Well
Let's
deserved.
go.
Let's go, Prisma. Hey, guys, everybody, I have one
Sure.
rule. Just say congrats. I know everybody wants to win, but look, the best way to win is by giving good energy. So everybody say congrats to Prisma,
Congrats,
in the chat. Everybody say it. I'm going to say it too. Congrats, Prisma. Congrats, Prisma. She does a lot of good work for the UTYA community, apparently. And we're going to be picking our next winner in just a second. So congrats to our girl, Prisma. Let's see. There it is. All right, we're going over to the X. My chat's glitching, by the way, guys. You guys broke my chat. So we're going over here next to X to pick our next winner.
Let's go. Who we got?
All right. Just so you know it's fair, here we go.
Yeah, right there.
Here we go.
Let's go. 3. Are we gonna countdown? 2.
Who is it? It is Richie.
One.
Flames on Chain. I
Locked
see him
in.
in the comments right now, too. Flames on Chain says locked in, Jake. At Flames on Chain, you just
Hey.
won $200 live on the stream. Congrats to Richie as well as Plasma. Was it Plasma?
Prisma.
Prisma. Sorry.
Oh,
Prisma.
both
Plasma's
got
the
it
guy that Bull posted about. Pepe.
I messaged
Don't send the
Richie.
Plasma. Oh, the Plasma's a G2. My comments aren't sending. I don't know what to tell you, man. Guys, we have to stop it. Darrow's comments are not sending. We have to void all giveaways. No, I'm just kidding. Should we do one more? I think we got to do one more.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I think we do one more. We're gonna do 5 more total. I don't know if my comments are loading though. Let's see. Yeah, my shit's glitching. There's just so many. Are there just that many?
I think
Yeah, there's
so,
just that many. All right, my comments are running. All right, so I'm gonna go back on the X. So we have Richie. You got Plug. Are you guys writing this down?
Yeah. I messaged Prisma.
Okay,
and Richie
Richie's
so
in
far.
the chat. $200 UTYA you're coming away, and then as well to Prisma. We got one more coming here. I'm gonna go through the X comments. I guess I could pull up the stream that way you guys can see it too, so you know it's not rigged. No, it's not rigged.
It's not rigged.
Let me get the music on until then.
Banger.
So many new bangers, dude.
All right, I got the comments up now, guys. I got the comments up now. You see your name on the right. I'm picking from here, guys. I'm picking from here. On the next beat drop, we're picking from here. I guess I can go like this to make it a little bit. All right, keep commenting. No, I need the squad in here. Where's the squad? I like that one. Yeah, I like that one. Get the squad. All right, as the next beat drop, do you guys see your names? That's the question. And you can't win twice. That is my thing. You can't win twice. We got to spread.
Turn that shit up. Turn it up. Turn it up.
Spam the comments, dude. I would be fucking writing as much as I could.
You can't hear me.
I'd be writing as much as I could. Boss Clark says, UTYA to the billions, MTG, Nectar, Ken, Goyam, Skunky, Adeline, Best in the World, Zaddy Prime, Dira. So many people in here. All right, guys. $200 going live to another lucky person. Richie has already won. Prisma has won. Who's going to win the next $200? Let's see. The scrolling has started, Rodney. The scrolling has started.
Let's go.
On the next beat drop, $200 of UTYA to one lucky winner.
Lock in.
In 5, 4, 3, 2.
What we got?
Best in the world.
Best in the world.
At Yay, bro, yeah. Best in the world has won $200 in UTYA. Congratulations. Best in the world. How about that? Best in the world, Prisma, as well as Richie, have won 200. Rodney's going to go through and make sure that you guys followed it correctly, though. If you didn't follow it correctly, you are not going to be a winner. Should we do 2 more while we're on here, or should we just pick the 2 later? What do you guys think? Plug, frag.
I say let it sit for a little bit. Oh.
What's that?
Mm-mm.
I couldn't
We can
hear
do
you
the
guys,
2 later. We can do the 2 later. Let's show.
Yeah, let's make sure they followed all the instructions, but we have those 2. And wow, chat's going fucking nuts. I haven't seen this many comments in, I think, ever. Say congratulations to everybody else.
Congratulations.
Everybody saying Synergy, Rorschach, Priest. I see everybody, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. So we will get those sent out. We'll pick the 2 other ones later, guys. We'll comment it in the chat as well. Congrats to everybody that won. Thank you to everybody that tuned in. This was a Graham/UTYA space. We appreciate you guys. Frag, Plug, as always. Thank you guys so much. Rodney, thanks for hopping on this week. We appreciate you. And we'll be live tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So make sure to tune in, guys. Make sure to follow all the guys up here. Thank you to Frag and Plug for helping to donate for the UTYA. And thank you to the entire chat. I think that this is going to be a great space. We're going to continue to do weekly, the Graham Super Cycle space. We're going to bring new guests on every single week. And yeah, that's it, guys. We appreciate you. Frag, Plug, appreciate you. Rodney, as always.
Yeah, thanks,
Rodney.
Thanks, Jake.
Appreciate it.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
Let's get it. UTYA to the moon. Peace.
Do it.